Morning, this is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43, and today we're going to be doing a chair workout, or at least you're going to be needing a chair and a couple weights, and don't forget your water for our workout today. So get those things ready, and then we're going to start our warm-up. So this is a good workout for if you're just not feeling rolling around on the floor or anything, and you want a little bit more stability to work your legs and your arms. So we're going to be working our legs, our arms, and our abs all while we're sitting in a chair, but we will be standing up for a little bit of our leg stuff, but we're going to be using our chair to help us. Alrighty, so let's start with our warm-up. We're actually going to be using our chair to help us. So we're going to start with just some alternating legs. So it's better to have a chair that does not have arms on it because they kind of get in the way of our movement. So a good sturdy chair from your dining room table is good, and one with a nice back on it. You won't really be leaning back on the back of the chair, but if you need to lean back, then you might want a pillow back there so that you're not slouching when you do lean back. So grab yourself a pillow for that. Let's just do some leg extensions all the way out so I can see the bottom of your shoe. Just take that leg stretch, give your quad a little squeeze. Good. And then let's do some knee lifts. Go ahead, bring those knees up. Good, nice little march there with a little tap. Nice. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and scooch out just a little bit so you can tap your heels and tap your toe. So we can work that ankle. And then the other side, heel then toe. And then we're going to go baby toe, big toe. And other side, baby toe, big toe. All right, and then we're going to come up and we're going to reach over, just getting our waistline a little bit here. Going through our back. Good job. One more, and then we're going to switch sides. Okay, sweep it across. More, and then we're going to bring our arms up, fingertips behind the ears, and go side to side. Nice little rotation there. One more. Now we're going to do some side bends, so make sure those feet are nice and flat on the floor, and then we're just going to reach for the side. It. Just reach down. One more. All right, and we're going to bring those arms up, elbows, and then press back. We'll lift that chest and back. Arms all the way out, lift up. Touch those fingers at the top. I know you can't see them. We have about 1 minute left here. All right, now some bicep curls. fingers together and bring those arms behind you. Warm up those triceps. And bring those arms all the way out to the side. And just fingertips on the shoulders. Okay, then big circles all the way around. That whole back. One more. All right, and then shake it all out. All righty, so we are good to go with our warm-up. See, it was all seated too, wasn't it? Push this completely out of the way. So get a little drink if you need to. So when we're working out, make sure that there's nothing in your way from your, so that you don't, if we have to move our legs, there's nothing that you're gonna step on. So make sure your water's out of your way, so you don't accidentally knock it over. And we're gonna start with our arms. So go ahead and grab those weights that you want to use. You can use heavy or light. Remember, we're going to go for time. So if you can only get 8 to 10 reps in our 45 seconds, then rest for the rest of the time so that you're fresh and you can do the next set. So don't feel like you have to keep going, okay? So we're going to start with just a bicep curl. Let's roll the shoulders down and back, feet flat on the floor. We're going to lock those elbows into the side, and we're just going to come up and down in a nice bicep curl. So we're trying not to twist the weights here like that. Okay, we're just going to come straight down, straight back up, so we always have nice tension on our biceps. And we're not going all the way down and back up. We're just going to about right here where our elbows are still bent just a little bit. So we always have that little bit of tension still on our biceps. As we're going down and coming back up. You know, I was talking to somebody the other day about how different 5-pound weights feel. I was working with a 5-pound weight the other day that felt super light. Okay, so now we're going to take our weights and we're going to put them together. We're going to bring them up over our head and we're going to drop down and come back up. So key here is to keep those elbows close to your head. Don't let them come out, okay? So you need to think, are those elbows close? Okay, got to keep them close to your head. We're trying to really work those triceps, trying to pull up on that muscle so that we don't have that bat wing underneath our arms, okay? Good job. Nice. Oof, watch those elbows. Good sets here. Okay, we're going to bring it back down and we're going to do those bicep curls again. I'm going to scooch out just a little bit more on my chair so I don't crack my knuckles on the seat of the chair. Sorry, okay, go ahead and start. Just fixing my shirt. Nice, good job. Okay, so you don't want your weight so light that you're just flapping your arms up and down. Okay, I said these are unusually heavy 5-pound weights. Either that or the workout I did earlier today is just making these 5-pound weights seem really heavy today. Breathe, inhale as they go down, exhale as they come up. We always try to exhale on the exertion just because we want to get good blood flow through our body. Okay, weights together, over the head. We're going to drop them down. We're going to rest for a second or two before we start our work. Big inhale, exhale up. Here we go, right on the buzzer. Good job. So the lower you go, the more of a stretch you're going to feel in that tricep tricep. And the heavier weights are, the more of a burn you're going to feel. So you know you're really working that muscle. Good. Oh, right down. Okay, if you need to, shake out. Take this off. Remember, I put it in your pocket. Okay, bicep curls again. Down and up. So we're doing supersets, and with our supersets, we always end up doing 4 sets. It's a lot, but we're really trying to work those muscles so that we get some, so we show improvement, right? It takes a while to show that improvement. So that's why we use heavy weights. That's why we have to eat right. Because if you're not eating right, all of that work you're putting in the gym isn't going to do a darn thing. Eat right, do a lot of walking, or a little bit of high intensity cardio. Don't go over 20 minutes, or you're going to just eat your muscle away, okay? Do HIIT, 30 seconds fast, 15 seconds slow, or 2 minutes fast, and then a minute slow. You got to let your heart rate come back down. Having high intensity where your heart rate's up too high for too long is going to eat your muscle away, okay? Because your body goes into survival mode once you go over your target heart rate for too long. So that's why we say just walk, and weight lift, because your heart rate goes up when you weight lift. If you weight lift, with the right amount of weight. Because, like right now, my heart rate's up because my little 5-pound weights, 5 pounds, are making my heart rate go up today. Probably because I already did a workout earlier, and my body's just saying, okay, I can feel it. I can feel that workout. So I actually did my legs earlier, but I had to use my arms to hold the weight for my legs. So my arms are already fatigued from just isometric, from just holding the weight. So this little extra workout for my arms is going to make a difference. Remember that when you lift weights, you're going to burn calories anywhere from 2 to 24 hours afterwards, depending on how heavy you lift. Okay, one last set of triceps, and then we're done here. So I always think this tricep move is probably, here we go, one of the hardest ones, one of the ones that you'll see the most benefit, but you have to do several different ones. This one, tricep kickback, skull crushers, crossbody. Oof. Use bands. If you're at a gym, you can use cables. There's a whole bunch of different ones too, but this is the one that I always feel the most with when I do exercise. Okay, perfect. All right, so there's our first set. So biceps and triceps for this one. And we're going to do chest and back next, okay? Good, so this is where you might want to get a pillow, because you're going to need to lean back in the chair to do your chest. So we're going to do chair in the chair, chest in the chair, and chest and the back in the chair also. slumpy in the chair. So go grab yourself a pillow to put behind you, so because you don't want to drop your tummy in. You need to leave your chest up when we're doing this. So we're going to do a fly as far out as you can go while we're doing this, okay? And then we're going to come down, and we're also going to do a fly for our back. We're going to get fly is what I think is the biggest chest and back exercise that you can do to get the most muscle. So here we go. So we're going to do a chest fly and a back fly. So let's work the chest and the back. So if it gets to be too much, you do one side at a time, okay? So we're gonna come back. We're gonna try to keep that chest up and not sink the tummy in, okay? So head's not down, we're looking up. And we're gonna go open and close. There you go. Now if you just really don't like being on the chair while you do this, you can lay down on the floor and do this. A lot. Okay, so now we're gonna hinge at the hip, okay? Come down as low as you can with a nice flat back. So don't round your back, roll the shoulders down and back, okay? Look out in front of you, and then we're gonna open and close. Good job. Out. There we go. I'm going just laterally from my body. Nice. Whew. Roll those shoulders down and back. Okay, get yourself ready. That pillow. If you weren't using a pillow, you might run and grab one. Okay. Now remember, we're going over the chest, not the face. Okay, that was set 2, and we're going to go down again. Those legs together, and I'm going to come over, drop those arms down, and open and close. Keep going. Whew, okay, end of round 2, going into round 3. So if it's too much to do both arms at the same time, you can alternate one side at a time too. So we'll practice that this time, okay? So here we are, and you can leave one arm up and then take the other arm out and do one side at a time. So that helps a little bit. 2 going at the same time is a lot. So you can try one side at a time if you want to. And remember, you don't have to go the whole time. Maybe you get, 8 of them in there and then you decide, oh, that's enough. I got all the reps I need. All right, so let's do the flies. And again, with flies, you can do one side at a time too, because maybe you've got real heavy weights. And 2 going both out at the same time is too much for you, and you're only squeaking your arms up. So you need to do one arm at a time, okay? And maybe you get a little bit more of a lift on it, and you like that better. So do that instead, okay? Getting almost done here. I have one more round left. All right, so one more round, okay? Need to shake out those fingers. Okay. Here we go, one more chest press, okay? Or chest fly, sorry. Don't let that back sag. Okay, last set of back flies. Ready? Bending over. Remember, you can do single arm or double arm. And here we go. Try to get that little squeeze between those shoulder blades. You can feel that when you bring those arms up. All right, that was perfect. All right, so put those weights down for a second. Get yourself a little drink of water. We're gonna work on our abs next. Perfect, so we're gonna use one weight for our abs. So you can set the other one off to the side. And shake out those arms a little bit. That's a lot of work for our arms. And we're gonna do a few exercises here for our waistline, sitting in the chair. So we're gonna bring this weight up, and we're gonna start with just a basic Russian twist to start with. So remember, we're gonna go hip to hip, so don't feel like you have to go all the way to the side of your body. So place those feet shoulder width apart, make sure they're on the side. You're going to the side and your feet are flat on the floor. Lean back just a little bit in your chair, okay? So you're not sitting bolt upright. You want to feel just a little tension on those abs. Believe it or not, I am leaning back just a little bit. And I'm not over rotating. I'm just going from like hip bone to hip bone. Good. easy, but it's good. All right, now we're gonna bring it back up. And we're gonna think elbow to knee. Now we are gonna sit up nice and tall during this one, and we're gonna try to get that knee up to the opposite elbow. And we are gonna rotate while we're doing it. Okay, there we go. So we're not gonna crunch down. We're just gonna rotate and try to get that knee to the elbow. Good. Nice little rotation there. Coming up. So if your knee does not hit your elbow, don't worry about it. Just get that rotation in, get that knee up as high as you can. In the general vicinity is good. As long as you're getting that knee up and getting that rotation in, that's what we're looking for. Okay, now we're gonna open our legs up nice and wide. We're gonna get our elbows out again. And we're gonna do a seated side bend here. Trying to get our elbow to our knee. Elbows out. And side bend. Good. Nice. Keep those elbows up, because you want to have to make yourself bend over and get your elbow to your thigh. Good. Good job. Okay, I'm going to bring it in. Okay, so now we're going to take the weight into one hand. So let's start in our left hand. And you can hold onto the side of the chair or not. We're going to try to bring our hand to our toe. We're going to stay with one foot. We'll do the other foot later on our next round. So left hand, right foot. Or you can do it the other way. You just have to remember. This one's too much, you can always do elbow to knee, like that. All right, so now we're gonna start all over again, okay? So we're gonna start with the Russian twist, so lean back a little bit, weights out in front, hip to hip, okay? And any second now. Okay, here we go, side to side. Maybe you can lean back a little bit further now. Scooch up a little bit. And see if you can lean back a little bit more. All depends on how that lower back feels, how your neck feels. You don't want to do anything that's going to bother those. But you want to feel that little tightness in the tummy, contracting those abs. Good. Side to side. Almost there. All right, now weights up. Feet shoulder width apart. We're going to do the crossover elbow to knee. Now remember, we're trying to get that elbow to the knee, so that knee's got to come up, and you have to rotate, and you're not bending over. You're staying nice and tall. It's all about the lower abs here. Getting that knee up, working those lower abs, and we'll work the obliques by getting that rotation in there. Good job. You can see you're doing a good job, working hard. If you can't get that knee up, it's okay. You're still working those lower abs. You have to start somewhere, right? day that knee hits that elbow. Think about your posture. All right, feet out. Nice and solid. Elbows up, shoulder height. Okay, holding on to that weight, and we're going to do that side bend. Okay, side, and we're just tipping from side to side like a teapot. Tip, tip from side to side. Then after this, we only have one more exercise, and then we are going to stand up and do our legs next. I will show you some leg exercises in the chair before I get up though, if you don't want to get up. Right, keep those elbows high. Okay, last one. Okay, so now you're going to change the hand that you used. Last time we used our left hand. This time we're going to use our right hand, or use our left leg. Okay, you can hold on to the side of the chair or not, depending on how you feel. We are going to extend the leg and the arm. Good job. Extend that leg, extend the hand. You don't have to touch your hand to your foot. You're just trying to get them pretty close. Just keep pumping it out there. Don't think about it. Breathe. Exhale, inhale. Just a few more seconds left. Good. All right, perfect. Okay, so get yourself a drink right now, and we're going to work our legs next. So our next one is going to be a squat on the back of the chair. So we're going to hold on to the back of the chair and do a squat, and then we're going to do a leg lift, okay? And we're going to use the weight. So for those of you who don't want to stand up, instead of doing a squat, you're going to put your weights on your legs and you're going to do a leg lift, okay? You're just going to alternate leg lift like this. And then when we do our side leg raise, you're going to do your own side movement here, okay? So those will be your two. This will be your squat, and this will be your side leg raise. So if you want to stay in the chair, that's what you're going to do. So if you're going to stand up with me, place those 2 feet, and go ahead and stand up. And we're going to squat. So I'm not going to use the weights when I squat. I'm going to use the back of the chair because I want to get as low as I can in my squat. So I'm going to turn my chair so that you can see how low I squat. People were downstairs. How low I squat when I do squat. So you can squat just a little bit depending on how you are. We need to keep our weight in our heels, and we're going to go down, hands out in front, okay? And we're going to go down so that our tush gets level with our knees is what we're looking for, okay? So here and here is what we want. Low and up, and what we want with our squats, up and down. If you want to hold on to your weights and you want to go down in your squat, you can. If you can't go down that low in your squats, don't worry about it. Just go down as low as you can. In fact, you can stand in front of your chair, and you can go down and boop your hiney on your chair, like you're going to sit down in your chair. That's always a good way to squat too, so that you can sit down if you need to, or you can do, you have a target, so you know that you're going down at least as far as you would need to sit down in a chair. That's always a good way to measure your squat too. So either way is good. And then we're going to go to the side of the chair. I'm going to move this back up. We're going to put the weight in our hand, put it on the side of our leg, and we're going to do a side leg raise, okay? And you need that weight to be on your leg so you actually feel like you're pushing it up. So you can't hold on to the weight with your arm and have your arm do the work. So those are going to be your 2 leg exercises. Alrighty, so let's start with our squat. All right, so people who are sitting, remember you're going to do alternating marches and then stepping out to the side. Alternating, stepping out to the side. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to squat and come up. We're just working on that body weight, squatting and coming up, because we get off of a couch, maybe an ottoman, we get in and out of cars, sometimes we're sitting on a park bench or at somebody else's house, and they might have a couch that's lower or a chair that's lower than we're used to. When we have to be able to get up out of those chairs or couches or whatever. So we need to have strong legs. All right, so we've done our squats. Let's grab our weight. You can hold on. Inside legs can have a tiny bend in the knee. We're going to put weight into it, and you're going to feel it mostly on this leg because it's taking all that pressure from you, even though you're doing your side leg raise with the weight on the side. This is also really good to do lying down with the weight on the leg, or if you have an ankle weight, you can put the weight on your ankle, and then you can really feel it, because then the weight is at the lower portion of your leg, and you can do your side leg raises with that ankle weight on. Good job. Keep going. All right, so we'll put our weight back on our chair, and we'll go back to our squats. Feet shoulder width apart, right? There's our shoulders, there's our feet, and we're going to squat. And yes, you can hold on to the chair, but remember it's just fingertips. You're not pulling yourself back up. We want to make sure you're igniting the muscles in your calves, weights in your heels. You should be able to wiggle your toes as you're squatting and coming up. I want you to give yourself a little squeeze in the quads when you come up, okay? Squeeze here, squeeze, good. And then maybe you can feel it in your tush too. Here and here, when you come up, squeeze, good. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the other side, do our side leg raise. On the other leg, sorry it's so dark in here, it's a cloudy day outside. I'm gonna start here pretty soon. Remember the weight, you have to be able to push the weight up. Your supporting leg is bent just a little bit. You want that leg stiff and pushed back. Good job, you're doing good. I like it. So our last set of exercises that we're doing for this workout, you did your triceps and biceps, your back and your chest. You did a series of ab exercises. Now you're hitting those major leg muscles that you need to help with stability. These are our powerhouse muscles, quads and glutes. Shake them out a little bit. Okay, another set of squats. Nice. Push up, squeeze, squeeze it. That's it. It's like you're icing on the cake. That little squeeze at the top. Good. Maybe now you can squeeze your abs too with it. quads, tush, and abs. Inhale as you go down. Exhale when you come up and give that squeeze. Good. And you can go slower if you need to. The more you squat, the better your knees are going to feel. I have arthritis in my knees. Now I did give up running and doing a whole bunch of jumpy things. So I feel it if I do jump rope or a bunch of jumping jacks, or I have to run for some strange reason, then I'll feel it in that knee. Or if I walk for a long period of time or something, but it's not like it used to feel. But I don't have to take anything for the pain. So I just keep plugging along with moving it because that's the best things for it. And yeah, it makes a squeaky noise when I move it. But it's not the nagging, searing pain that it used to be when I did too much. And you're thinking, that's not too much? No, this is great. And I know, when I'm lifting weights, how much I can lift when it tells me, oh, that's probably too much, don't do that. You gotta learn your body. But you gotta learn to push it just a little bit every now and then too. Okay, here we go. So these are all great, I need to move day exercises without overdoing it. Okay, now last one. This is it. This is the end of our workout. One more exercise. Out to the side. Let that weight rest on the outside of that hip. Bend that inside knee just a little bit. Really push that leg up. There you go. You're doing great. After this, we'll get back in the chair. We're going to stretch in the chair. I like to stretch in the chair because you get to hold on to something, have a place to sit, be nice and bouncy. All right, perfect. Okay, so set your weights aside. Get your water. Get yourself a little drink. Get back in the middle. It's a little better. All right, so let's start with a nice deep breath in. And then we're going to exhale, and we're going to bring our hands behind us, and we're going to hold on to the back of the chair. And we're going to lean forward. Okay, hold on. Make sure you're not tipping yourself forward, feet flat on the floor. We're going to stretch the chest out. So we're going to take 3 deep breaths in. With an exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. One more. Exhale. Now you're going to inhale and lean back. Release the hands. Bringing the hands up over the head. Clasp them together. And bring them forward. Round the back. Pull in the belly. And you're going to breathe in and out 3 times. Inhale. And exhale. Fill that back up. Inhale. And exhale. Excuse me. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. And then you're going to just relax those arms. Perfect. Now, hold on to the right side of the chair. Left arm goes up and over. Nice stretch. the other side, and hold on, and nice stretch. Good, and bring it down. Both arms come up, and we're gonna put the hands onto the knees, and we're gonna round the back. Big inhale, exhale, push yourself forward so it's like a little cat-cow seated. Lift the chin and the chest, and inhale. And then exhale. And one more time. Inhale. And then exhale. And then lift both hands up. Okay, left hand on right knee, and then we're going to take that right hand, sweep it behind you, above the chair if you can, and if you can't, you can just place it onto the hip. And you're going to try to look behind you, and if it hurts your neck to look behind you, you can just look to the side of the room. Now, don't pull this knee in. Push it out, okay? Now, we're going to rainbow cross. Up we go. Up and over. Good. To the other side. Again, you can hold on to your hip or bring that arm over the back of your chair, because maybe your chair is really tall and you can't get your arm over the back of it. So you might have to just place it on your hip back here, which is perfectly good. Look to the side of the room or to the back over your shoulder. Now, arms up, rainbow to the center. Okay, we're going to bring the hands to the lower back and look up. Now, teeth together but not clenched. Look up and then back down between your feet. Look up and back down between your feet. And one more time, look up and back down between your feet. Relax that chest. Okay, we're going to take that left leg out. Pull the toe towards your shin, and you're going to support that right arm on the right leg, and we're going to reach our hand out in front. We're going to take 3 deep breaths in and out, and we're going to extend ourselves just a little bit further each time. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Perfect. Now we're going to inhale all the way back. Exhale, settle down. Now you can either cross your ankles over and then open your knee up, or you can slide that leg all the way up. And we're going to think about bringing our chest across this knee. We're going to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and one more. Inhale, exhale. And we're going to slowly bring ourselves up. Slide the leg down. Take that right leg out. Rest yourself on your left leg. Extend your right arm out. We're going to inhale, exhale. Don't forget your toe. Pull it toward you. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. And we're going to inhale all the way back up. Again, you can either cross your leg over, or you can slide your leg all the way up. And we're going to go ahead and think about our chest going across our leg. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, and exhale. Always allow that exhale to bring your body closer or make it looser so that you can get that stretch in. And now we're going to inhale all the way up and relax that leg. Let's take 3 breaths in. And exhale. One more. 2 more. I'm sorry. Exhale. And one more. Exhale. All right. This is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43. I hope you enjoyed our little chair workout today with our weights, whether you use heavy weights or light weights. I hope you got a good workout and that you understand that, yeah, you can exercise from a chair. You can get a darn good workout. Hope you had a good time. I'll see you next time. Bye.